The first time she went home, I facilitated the process and she went home. Unfortunately for us, the one who came for her went and sacked her again.
In 2009, the mother of 7 found herself back in the camp after spending 2 days and 1 night on her way through the bush. This time, her late son Nyeba had accused her of being behind his smoking and drinking habits. Three of her daughters, after the 10th year, through the Presbyterian Go Home project, appealed to her community chief, Banzudana Mahami, for her return. A plea that was accepted, but at a price.
The one who sacked Wuriche is dead. The family came together and she has about 6 daughters who said, we want our mother home. We wouldn't allow her to die here.
So we are on our way to the Gambaga community where Wuriche Nantoma, an alleged witch, comes from. Now this is part of the process of reintegrating her back to her community under the Presby Go Home project. And so we're basically going to see how prepared her family is to welcome her back home.
The traditional council had wanted to meet those behind the process of her return. Back in Gambaga, Wuriche's children had to pay 500 cedis, an estimated cost for a ritual, before their mother could return. But they could not afford, so I stepped in. After making the payments at the palace of the Gambaga chief, Wuriche, Wuriche was free to go home.
What they do is that he will take some fowl, some sheep, and some little money. The money is for her stay here, but for the sheep and the fowl is to perform the rituals. And after performing those rituals, the woman is pacified. They will save the hair and make her feel like she's now no longer powerful to bewitch anybody.
She's offered counseling by Reverend Isaac Yidana of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana.
She should be very pleased and happy. We want to.
Inside the camp, inmates are elated and with eagerness they packed her belongings. She could only be grateful. It was time to bid Gambaga Wuriche farewell. In an hour, we arrived in Dagbori. She could not recognize her community as her sight is failing her. Outside the palace, leadership of the camp waited anxiously. Inside the palace, her fate is being decided. Her dream of returning home could be smashed with the slightest chance.
Pastor Bola 1 million ya. Bitunas and Ndule na Bobana 1 ya. Kaya 1 million yinela. No piula. No nwala.
300 Ghana cedis, a fully grown sheep, and a red cock are the demands that have been made by the chief of this community. Now these demands should be met before Mma Wuriche is fully accepted back into her own community. Failure to do so will mean that Mma Wuriche has to return to the Gambaga Witches Camp. Her children, who are unable to meet this demand, have pleaded for 20 days to provide these items.
A few meters away from the palace is her home. Finally, Mma Wuriche is home, but there had to be a last ritual for her ancestors to clear the way for her entry.